Good day, students. Today we are moving on to sets. A set is a collection of well-defined objects. A collection of books in a public library, for example, constitutes a set. A set can be a collection of shoes in the market. It can be the name of a week, the names of the week, the months in the year. It can be the collection of students in a particular school. Each member of the set is called an element of the set. For example, if we have these to be the days of the week, we have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So this set D is the days of the week. So the D is a set containing the days of the week. Now in sets, you use a curring bracket. So the bracket is like this. So this is what is used to introduce a set. It must always look this way. If it's not this one, this is wrong. Neither is it this. This is wrong. So, but the right one to introduce a set is this type of bracket. Now, you realize that Monday is a member in this particular set. Set D, we have Monday is an element of this set. Monday is an element of this set D. So to show an element, we use this symbol to show an element. So this means Monday is a member of set D. Monday is a member of set D. January is not a member. So to show it is not a member, we use this to show it's not a member. So January is not a member of set D. Now, let's move on to finite and infinite sets. When you talk of finite is something that has a beginning and an end. It has a limitation. That is finite. But infinite means something that does not have an end. Now, for example, state whether or not the following sets are finite. If F is a set, and in set F contains all the days of the week. So set F is, you realize that the days of the week are 7 in number. It has a beginning and it has an end. So it means that set F is a finite set. Let's consider set H. If set H contains all the students in your school, in a school, we have the numbers of the students in the school might be much, but we can state all the members. It shows that set has a beginning and an end. So set H happens to be a finite set. If we want to consider another set, which is the set of all even numbers, when you talk of even numbers, you realize that if you start stating the elements, the members of such a set, you will continue to state it without an end. So a set that you cannot state all the members, that is an infinite set. So it means set I is an infinite set. Also, let's consider the set of all odd numbers. All odd numbers, if you start stating all odd numbers, you will continue to state it till eternity. So it shows that it doesn't have an end. So that means set D, which is set of all odd numbers, is an infinite set. Now, let's consider the concept of subsets and supersets. Now, when you talk of subsets, when you have a particular set, assuming this happens to be the set, we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Set of even numbers up to 10. So this forms a set. So, and we have another set A, which is for 4 and 10. You will notice something here, that 4 is in set A, 4 is in set B. 10 is in set A, 10 is in set B. This means that set A and B, set A, all the elements in set A are in set B. So set A happens to be a subset of set B. So we use this sign to show subsets. Also, you realize that since the set B is the bigger set that contains all the elements of set A, it means that set B is the superset of set A. So you can see this. So that means you use this symbol to signify set, superset. So set B is a superset of set A. Let's consider another example. You have if in set W you having orange, banana, lemon, mango. Now, if in set X you having orange and lemon, and in set Y you having egg, beans and rice. So you now say you realize that orange is a member of set W and set X. Likewise, lemon is a member of set X and set W. So it means that X is a subset of set W, because all its members are inside set W. So mathematically, you will represent it as X is a subset of W. If you look at the other set, which is set Y, you realize that egg is a subset, is a member of set Y, but not in set W. Likewise, beans is a member of set Y, but not in set W. And rice. So you realize that since anytime you have a set that is one of its member is not in the other one, it means it is not a subset. So to show that it is not a subset, you are going to have this. Y is not a subset of W. Now, for your work practice, you are going to do this. Given that this in the universal set contains all the days in a week. In set B, you have all the days in the week whose letters begin with S. 1. List all the elements of set U. List the members of set B of B. 2. Rewrite the following using set notation. A pencil is a member of the set of writing instruments. A pencil is not a member of the set of animals. C. Bread does not belong to the set of vehicle. Please ensure you like, subscribe, and comment on this video. Thank you.